To my beautiful self here, I have a message for me and for you watching as well. So stay tuned and let's hear it out. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Anita Stacks, and in today's video we will be reacting to a post as usual. So let's get right into it. This is what the writer says. I owe myself an apology for the times I remained in environments where I felt undervalued and unappreciated. I mistakenly prioritized our shared history over my own self-respect and happiness. It was a misstep to put the needs of those who didn't fully recognize my worth above my own. Moving forward, I am committed to respecting and valuing myself more, choosing to be in places and with people who genuinely appreciate and honor my presence. This is by R.M. Drake. Having read this write-up, let's talk about valuing own worth, commitment to yourself, and prioritizing self-respect. This is a broad topic, I know. What does it mean to prioritize and value yourself? This can be considered in different ways in terms of physical aspects, emotional aspects, and spiritual aspects as well. Physically, in the sense of self-care, and that's taking good care of yourself and how you look, and setting boundaries to protect your day-to-day activities. In other aspects, we can also say recognizing and acknowledging your worth, uniqueness, and definitely the weaknesses as well. Putting your own needs before others and celebrating your little wins. Also, by practicing self-love and compassion, and that is treating yourself with so much love, kindness, and patience. It will surprise you to know that people do not love themselves due to certain reasons. Yeah, that's something brief about valuing and prioritizing oneself. Let's go back to the write-up. I owe myself an apology for the times I remained in environments where I felt undervalued and unappreciated. This is to say sorry to myself for being at places and around people who never saw my worth and uniqueness. I bet you have also been in such situations. This write-up is emphasizing on environment as well, not only people. Therefore, we need to know that the environment we find ourselves in do have much effect on our growth. There are certain places where you go and you realize that's not the place for you, looking at the atmosphere and whatever it comes with. Imagine a village girl like me going to the city for the first time and seeing the amazing things it has to offer. For a moment, I would be astonished at the size of buildings and other things. But again, there will be this part of me that will start fighting if I can really stay in that city, taking into consideration the lifestyles and how I will be able to fit in. See? So, at that moment, the environment is a threat to developing my self-esteem and prioritizing my worth. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you are worthless. Sorry to say this, but that's the fact. Now, when we come to people, go ahead. It's something else. Hey, certain people will make you feel so less of yourself as if you are not a human just like them. We are all different. Therefore, our ways of life is definitely going to differ from others. When you find yourself among people who do not want you around them, they tend to constantly criticize and find fault in almost everything you do. They compare themselves to you. They body shame you. They exclude you from many discussions. They abuse you verbally. Just name them. This write-up is telling you enough. We are moving away from anything that makes us feel unwanted and less of ourselves. In your little way, acknowledge yourself. You do not need to be among people or certain places to do that. My dear, walk away from such places and such people. We're moving on. I mistakenly prioritize our shared history over my own self-respect and happiness. There are certain experiences, memories, and moments we had with people that we vowed to protect no matter what. Now, in protecting those experiences, we sometimes forget about ourselves, not thinking of how protecting that affects us positively or negatively. We may want to accept or go by the wishes or demands of the other party so as to keep that relationship going, while neglecting our own feelings and contributions. It is happening. Yeah. There are certain instances where people tend to sacrifice their opportunities for others or make any other form of sacrifice for them in one way or the other, reasons best known to them. It's laudable. Yeah, it's laudable. But the question should be, how is that sacrifice you're making for such person going to benefit you and him? Is it going to be at the detriment of your own happiness? Is it adding value to your life as well? When you get the answers to such questions, then you can proceed with your sacrifices. Remember, we are prioritizing our own self first. Let's read on. And it says, it was a misstep to put the needs of those who didn't fully recognize my worth above my own. It's an error, a big error, to prioritize or consider the needs of people who never saw any good in you, nor appreciated your existence in their lives. Should I continue preaching? When you continue to put others' needs first, especially those who don't even recognize you, you will always feel neglected in your own needs and self-care. You will start seeking for recognition, approval, and self-worth from others rather than yourself. Yeah, that's going to happen. You've got this yourself. You can do better on your own. Before we move on, kindly do me a favor by liking this video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't yet. Now, the last sentence we have here says, I am committed to respecting and valuing myself more, choosing to be in places and with people who genuinely appreciate and honor my presence. Amen. Henceforth, I am going to be committed to respecting and valuing myself more. And how do I do that? Here. 1. Practice self-acceptance. Enfold and embrace almost everything about you, the good and the bad. Everyone makes mistakes, so no need to feel bad about the bad ones. 2. Set boundaries. This is very, very, very important. Set your roadmaps. Establish limits and go by them to protect your own worth and emotional safety as well. 3. Be committed to yourself by practicing self-compassion. Yeah. This happens when you have mercy upon yourself and treat yourself too well. You need to give yourself the kindness, patience, and love you deserve. If others aren't providing you with that, do not continue to wait for them. Gift yourself such emotional and perfect gifts. 4. Celebrate your achievements. To yourself, nothing is so little nor small. No matter how little your achievements or success may be, it's worth celebrating. Therefore, embrace it and live the moment. Back to people and places. When you see people who genuinely like you and do not like you, my dear, you will definitely know. Yes, you will know. A part of them will definitely let it out. Therefore, all you need to do here is to open your eyes so wide and see things for yourself. When you feel undervalued somewhere or by some people, gently walk out. But when you realize there is a genuine love somewhere, do stay and make the best out of the experiences, considering your own happiness and world. So this is what I have for myself and for you watching me as well. I hope you find this video helpful. Kindly share your thoughts about it in the comment section. We'll be so glad to read them. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share this video as well. Thanks for watching and see you some other time. Bye.